Hello, Speed Gaming 2023, and welcome to an exciting race we have here for the Super Metroid 100% item collection tournament with Sloaters and Zeni. I am Memes Are Healthy, and I am joined by Blue. Blue, how are you doing?
This is a big day for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of both these runners. It was kind of on my bucket list to do a Zeni race, so I'm stoked. I'm watching Zeni grind down this time in Hundo for it's been like 3 months now. So this tournament has just been so insane, and I'm very excited for this race. And Slitters has said she's gonna send Zeni to the Shadow Realm, which will be very dope to see. But you never know. There's a race setting, so
Yeah, a lot can happen. It's a very long and brutal run. A lot can happen, and in a race setting, it can be super stressful. But here we're going to get started here in just a second, and we're going to kick things off with some classic series station.
So let me make sure.
So Blue, what are you thinking about this race? It's going to be a good one, but what are you thinking?
So Zeni kind of goes for, he mains the hardest frame savers. Well, I guess now we're running series station, so I can give you the series stats, of course. But Zeni mains the hardest frame savers, and he's the most consistent at a lot of them. But in a race setting, those can really add up, and those can really cost you. So it is not out of the realm of possibility to see upsets. We're on winners quarterfinals, I believe. So it is not in the realm of possibility to start seeing upsets with the top players who main these harder strats. So Sloaters is the 8th seed, has a PB of 116.11, a qualifying average of 117.30. And then, of course, Zeni is the 1st seed, PB 112.40 and world record, qualifying average of 113.14. And, this could be very tight. We're also going to see some route deviation, of course, and we're going to see route deviation from top runners, which should keep it close. And you'll see just how close these routes really are, I think, in this race.
Yeah, so I was going to say that Zeni, he is absolutely the player who goes for just these insane hard frame savey tricks that can be risky at times. I mean, I'm assuming that he's going to be going for 1 rounds, which can be pretty risky.
He got a really good steam. Whoa, 47.09. That's a great series time.
Yeah, that is insane.
Slitter's gonna have a very good series as well. 44.20, I believe. I think that was. Another thing I didn't talk about, because I haven't gotten the chance to talk about this in the tournament so far, Zeni actually does Zoden pumping, which if there are any Clone Hero fans in the chat, there's something called slide tapping or rake strumming, where you just slide all your fingers at once across all the buttons. It's kind of similar with LNR. And Sloaters will continue the trash talk. I love it. Zeni has fainted. Yep. Yeah, hopefully Sloaters goes easy on Zeni tonight. And was that a Squirtle? Yeah, so 2 Pokemon mascots as well, with Sloaters with Glaceon and ShinyZeni, of course, with his Squirtle.
Sloaters used Shadow Realm. It was super effective.
Yep.
And also, Sloaters does not use Moonfall.
No, so Sloaters is another non-Moonfaller, which is fine, whatever you're comfortable with, is what saves time in the long run. If you mess up strats or mess up rooms later because of a certain trick, then don't go for it. That's simple as.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It really is just comes down to what you're comfortable with. You want to get all the strats that are consistent for you. So Zeni going to be grabbing his Morb Ball here, his Morphing Ball, as Sloaters shortly behind. So Zeni's going to have a little bit of an early lead here with that 47 series. But the race is not even close to over. There is so much that can go right, that can go wrong. This is just such a really, really hard category.
Yeah, of course, as always, Slivers will be dealing with Croc-My RNG with the early Croc route, while Zeni will not. But Zeni will be dealing with an entirely new, well, not new, but entirely different set of RNG, potentially RNG of the body, hitting these extremely tight frame savers. So, you know, the more that those drop, then the more time you just bleed.
Yeah, and Zeni is going to be having to deal with Wrecked Ship, which is an entirely different beast in late Croc, just because you have an entire E-Tank less of health. So you do not want to take too many hits there, just because if you do take too many, you will be refilling into ship, and that is like 15 seconds lost, I think, and so we definitely want to avoid that. Both runners doing both runners doing the wall jump climb, and Zeni with a really clean parlor. I think Zeni did right side parlor, and Sloaters is going for left side. Very good so far.
Runners having a very clean parlor, and then of course, you know, we don't want to see it. We don't want to see the decapitation animation. So Zeni's going to morph under BT's legs right here, and that is going to set it up so Bontra's jumps, and then oh, he scared me there for a second. And then it's like, is he doing something else? Okay. And that's going to make Bontra's jump. He's going to get 3 shots, and then he's going to farm missiles, and we hope to see good missile drops for both runners here. Because sometimes BT can be kind of a troll.
It looks like Zeni got some really good drops there.
Yep.
Very good.
Very clean fight.
Yeah, so you saw both runners there just standing in a very specific spot, and Slaughter's getting really good drops as well.
Yeah, very nice.
Very good BT fight from both runners. But if you stand in a very specific pixel and you morph, you won't get hit by BT, and BT will immediately jump back. And I think that's to cause the eggs to come out faster.
There's a little bit of divergence as well. We see Zeni go for right side Alcatraz, or Slivers goes for left side. Right side Alcatraz is again another very difficult frame saver. A lot of runners just say, you know, it's not worth it, but Zeni takes all the frames he can get.
Yeah, right side saves frames. But it can be pretty risky just because the movement with the D-pad can be a little tricky if you're not used to it.
I see Drewski in the chat, the bombs world record holder, complimenting Zeni's 4:38, which is 2 seconds off world record, which is a very insane bombs time. So Zeni's already cooking in the early game.
That was a little scary. I thought that missile was gonna miss on Zeni's screen, but I'm glad it did not.
Yeah, that's always a bit of a heart stopper.
Yeah, so that's another pretty spooky frame saver. Is doing the angled down shots. You saw Sloaters just wait till they hit the ground. Because if you miss that missile, that is yikes.
Yeah, because then you have to farm those like crabs.
Yeah, the bugs, the Zeelas.
Yeah, fortunately nobody had those issues. All right, Sloaters looks like she's making a little bit of time here on Zeni.
No, she still has to grab the reserve tank.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So here comes the kind of the first little heart stop of the run, the reverse mock ball. Pretty tricky and such a huge time loss if you miss it. Zeni nailing it, making it look easy as usual. Let's see Sloaters.
Very nice.
Sloaters again, also making it look very easy.
Let's see if Zeni gets the impossible mock ball. Easy every time. You can also get a small energy memes. You can get a quick little farm here off this bug on the ceiling.
Yeah, the swooper.
Yeah, Slitter's going for a missile and a mock ball strat, which is also a very cool looking strat. I didn't see. Did Zeni get the weave?
I didn't see either. I was going to ask you.
Well. Yep, weave is free. People are saying in chat. Up and 2 is cool too. Just might be the strat for you. And was that a double frame perfect room? I think it was. I didn't see if he got the weave, but Chad is saying free weave, so
No,
I think that means he did.
No, I don't think he got the up and 2 though.
Oh, he didn't get up and 2? Oh, dang. Oh, never mind. Commentator's curse. My bad, fellas. Alright, we see our favorite enemy here, the Cack Attack, gonna drop us supers for 1 missile or charge shot, so, you know, that's always a exchange want to take, because even in Hundo, we are gonna be thirsty for some supers, especially later in the run.
That moonfall is so sick. It's so hard.
Yeah, that's a dope moonfall.
Yeah, you have to weave like very specifically through these rippers, I think is what they're called.
Yep.
So you don't take damage.
Nice scree boost from Sloaters. We're going to pick up the Sephi beam. I don't actually know if he loves his beam.
He hates the beam. One thing I was just going to say, one thing you'll see these runners do kind of whenever they can is something called door fixing. The door transitions, whenever you see them like scroll a little bit, that loses time. I think the shortest door transition is 42 frames. So as long as we can get as close to that as possible, that is going to save time, because they can add up to a couple seconds if you get really bad door transitions. So you might see them jump through doors, maybe angle down a little bit, just to fix the door. I'll try and see if I can point it out here in this room that Sloaters is in.
Yeah, both runners firing all 3 supers into the Kraid blocks, because Minicraid is going to hook us up right here. Minicraid already hooked up Zeni, and going to hook up Sloaters as well. Yep, nice 4. Both 4 for both runners. And then why don't you explain Kraid quick goal to us?
Well, all we got to do is shoot 2 missiles. The first missile is to open up his mouth a little bit. The second one is to get 100 damage off. And then we fire a very specific super to stun Kraid. It can't be too early, it can't be too late, it has to be just right. And then that is going to be enough damage to get rid of all 1,000 hit points. 1 missile does 100, 1 super does 300. Some quick maths, that's 1,000 damage.
Yep, and no Kraid quick kill skip from both runners. Unfortunately, though, Zeni's health was too low to go for the lag reduction strats that he typically goes for, so hopefully his Kraid wasn't too laggy. Actually didn't catch it, but...
Oh yeah, I didn't catch it either. Yeah, every boss has RNG, even Kraid. He can either be super laggy or not so laggy. Obviously, we want not so laggy just because it saves time. Kraid tank, my beloved.
Shout out to Kraid tank.
Yeah, Kraid tank enjoyer. That's me.
Me too.
Yeah, so these runners probably just about a room or 2 apart. Still a very close race. I gotta say, Zeni has been playing very well so far.
Yeah, unfortunately getting that hiccup on the exit of Kraid's lair, but that's fine. Now he's going to be making his way into Lower Norfair. We're going to pick up some very essential, or sorry, Upper Norfair, although we're still going down. But pick up some essential majors down here, like high jump boots. Yeah,
just a couple weird items. I don't know why we grab it for 100%. You know, I don't know. I think these runners just want to grab safety items, so they came up with this category for 100% just to cope, I guess.
I heard Bubble Mountain's kind of hard without high jump. So, but in all seriousness, that is where we're going to be heading next. Over to Bubble Mountain. Excuse me, Bubble Mountain to pick up speed.
Yeah, Speed Booster allows us to do a lot of different things. 1, it allows us to run really fast. 2, we get to do some interesting tech with shine sparking, blue suiting, which is like kind of, I guess, just when Samus gets the blue echoes. There's some cool tech. You can kill enemies with those and stuff like that. So we'll see some interesting stuff throughout the run.
Yeah, we're not trying to come back here till after Meridia, so that's why we need it now. Very nice Cathedral from Zeni. And now Slater's coming into Cathedral as well.
I liked the sync up there on the door transition.
Beautiful upper rising tide from Zeni.
Yeah, that's a very tough strat.
Gets out of there with no trouble at all. Oh, and a super, and he's gonna get another one here. Yep.
Yeah, that super drop. Very nice to have.
We see Slutter's going for the lower rising tide.
Yeah, very consistent, all reliable. I might call that strat. Very consistent. Ooh, cack snipe. That's very hard.
The door snipe too, from kind of off screen.
Ammo looking pretty generous, I'd say, for both runners. Sloaters is going to want a little bit more supers, just because they're going to have to go pay a visit to everyone's friendly neighborhood lizard man, Crockemeyer. You're going to need a couple supers going down there.
Okay, apparently Zeni's on world record pace, which...
Oh, I mean, if he's...
funny.
I mean,
But I mean, it's never really world record pace until the one round, I think. Until wreck ship, at least. And even then,
or even just like a
so
fast
much more
fast.
after that. But yeah, it's a bit early.
All right, Slitter's leaving with healthy supers. Zeni has at least the bare minimum for those two rooms. You want at least 3 coming out of Batcave, just so you have enough. You don't have to rely on RNG later.
Love Slutter's strat in that previous room. The damage boost into gap skip was very swag.
Yeah, Zeni is the current world record holder, and he just got the sick bomb spread strat. That strat is awesome.
That's a one-frame trick, but unlike a lot of other Zenis, like extremely tight frame savers, that one is not risky because you can just, if you miss it, you're just right there and you slay another bomb. So,
yeah,
too much time going for it, might as well.
Another tough strat that Zeni just did, way tougher than you'd think, is not bonking that ledge in the save station room. And Zeni is going to be making his way to get a nice beam as Slaughters makes her way down to... Oh man, I don't know. What is this place? I don't know.
Florida.
Yeah.
And Slaughters actually got hooked up with another super from the Nova, so that's very nice coming in for this Croc fight.
Yeah, so Croc can be a little bit of a meanie. We don't want him to swipe. I think it's about a 50-50 chance if he swipes like beyond his initial 2, like so he's gonna swipe there. I guess his initial 1. So we just don't want to see any more swipes here. So every charge shot here is gonna push him back 2 steps. Oh my goodness! Hold.
Perfect Croc.
Oh! Insane RNG. You see Slutter's nodding her head.
Right yep. Zeni is going down, baby.
Yeah, that's awesome. So Slaughters is now doing a little bit of a wraparound shot just to set up for a spark they're about to do here in just a second. Zeni setting up for Alpha Spark. Very nice.
Can you pick up that super though?
Oh yeah, we do want to pick up that super.
So I actually hear on Slitter's stream, but I assume she got the wraparound shot. And we're gonna see a big spark here into the PBs. Yep. Very nice heli from Zeni there. That's a really cool strat.
I didn't really notice, but I guess Zeni farmed a little extra super there because he was running low. In any percent, the minimum ammo you want to come in here, or at least for KPDR, you want 4, but for 100, you want 5 because there is this extra super door right here. You're gonna see Zeni.
So, so he's grapple with the cool side of him in that route, and then Zeni going for one of my favorite strats. Very nice.
Yeah, that's a amazing lag reduction strat.
Yeah, that's
Sloaters is swooping across. Very nice, Indiana Jones.
Awesome.
Oh, man, he got a super.
So many cool tricks to talk about all at once. So yeah, Zeni, that's one of my favorite strats in that Lake Rock that Zeni does is that lag reduction strat. It's a very tight short charge, and then he kills the hoppers with blue suit, and then he actually takes damage again, so Samus is on screen less to reduce the lag from the power bomb.
Yeah, so what I was about to say is Zeni was looking to farm a cat coming out of that room, but he got a blessed super drop from the side hoppers. They can drop supers. It's a little uncommon, but I'm very glad that he got that super, so he doesn't have to farm the cac. One for a nice little ocean fly here.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Even like runners, when they're like, "Oh, I missed it," and then they got it. So
yeah, I found it that whenever Zeni cringes at that shot, I think he got it.
Yeah, and then it's so funny too watching them like Lake Rock runners like they'll think they're fine and they bonk the door and they're like, "What?" So it's just so hard to tell. Nice grapple strat. That's what we love to see for Lake Rock. A nice grapple farming.
Yeah, that's an early Croc specialty. Nice super to open the green gate there. All right, what are we thinking here? Coming up on Fantoon, probably the most RNG heavy boss.
We got to talk about Zeni goes for the one round, which usually I'm not going to say it'll make or break the race, but it could definitely make it a lot closer. It is an extremely difficult rhythm to keep. Now Zeni is probably, I think it's safe to say that he's the most consistent runner at it, but it's not, his success rate is not 100%. So let's see what he gets here.
It's very tough. You have to essentially fire a missile every 10 frames. So every 10th of a second, you have to fire a missile, and you have to keep that rhythm exactly. You can't be 1 frame early, 1 frame late. You have to keep that rhythm exactly for like. Oh, unfortunately, getting scammed by the slow and the scam.
Yeah.
By the flames there. But yeah, you have to keep a very precise rhythm for the one round. He's just going to set up for a nice little off. Oh, unfortunately.
Yep, and this is where the one round kind of mess you up. But you know what they say, if you main a strat, actually I think you said this means, like if you main a strat, it's best to just go for it all the time, just to not mess yourself up.
Luckily though, Zeni is going to have a nice, sick backup there. Still a 2 round. That's what we're looking for. Pattern was a slow mid. Zeni leaving with decent HP, a little less than we'd like, but I'm sure he's comfy. Supers, decent. Could be better, could be worse.
Yeah, slow disappearance mid. Also, that wall jump into damage boost Sloaters did, that was sick. I don't know if anyone else saw that. And then Sloaters going for a different strat in this room that a lot of runners go for, which is just the Shine Spark. So it's a lot more consistent.
Yeah, the thing with Blue Suit is that your inputs have to be insanely quick because you have to do a short hop mock ball, and then you have to get temp blue, which is just if you have Blue Suit when you're mock balling, like you have the blue echoes, and you hold angle and unmorph, Samus will keep the blue stuff around her basically. Yeah, it's very tough.
So Sloaters does not need to go for Ocean Fly because she has the goated Grapple Beam.
Yeah, so Grapple Beam actually ends up being faster here, doing the grapple strat across and then just sparking across the ocean normally, and then it also saves a little bit of HP. Yeah, so Sloaters is going in with 186, very comfy.
There's another door fixed from Zeni, taking damage on that spark, so that door does not have to go all the way down during the transition. And nice bomb jump.
That's another scary part of the run. You definitely do not want to fall in that water.
So there's a jump you can go for there that some of the top runners go for if they're like really behind after Fantoon. Like I've seen Zeni do, I've seen Gebu do it, so on and so forth. And it always makes my heart go in my throat. I'm like, oh no, are their intrusive thoughts going to win? Are they going to go for the jump? Please don't go for the jump. But of course they're not. You know, they're more experienced than I am, so they know better.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can either see you can actually CWJ across that, or
that's another way to do it. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, or you can do a jump where you just kind of back up as far as you can on the little sponge, as I like to call. I don't remember what they're called, but I call them sponges.
Yeah, in a race setting, we're always going to see the bomb jump because you know if you fall down there, it's just game over.
Nice ballistics from Zeni. Very clean attic. You can see what Sloaters gets for her. Oh, is that a slow?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting trolled, let's hope Zeni doesn't get trolled by the robots here.
I didn't really want to take those spike hits.
Yeah. But no shots, so that's okay.
Alright, slow mid. Oh, unfortunately
no.
dropping the Doppler. Alright, don't troll, Fantoon. Don't troll now.
Fantoon, be nice.
Oh, and then the scam slow. That slow is actually uncommon for that right pattern. The mid is the most common, so that is a scam.
Well.
And so hopefully we get blessed with some super drops here. Alright, good.
All right,
At least our HP is good. Yeah, but the 3 round, unfortunately, and then getting punished by that slow. That's the real kicker, is when you get a slow on that 3rd round. That's what really loses time. Because the fast, if you get a 3rd round fast, doesn't lose too much time. But if you get that slow, that's a real bummer. Alright, Zeni's going to be going for something called Robot Flush here. Alright, I think he got it.
He did, I heard it. He shot those robots down into the pits, so he doesn't have to missile them later. So,
yeah,
we're going to take a stroll with Bowling Torizo.
Yep. This is the first small little break here. This room takes a long time.
Another fun thing about Grapple Beam that a lot of people don't like run early Croc knows, you can open doors with it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so you see those robots are already flushed down.
Yep,
very
very
nice.
Clean.
Oh, and Zeni's HP is actually looking really good.
I see Slaughter's Spike Room of Death.
Oh!
She's fine. There we go.
I mean, yeah, she has a ton of health, so. But those spike platforms, they hit. I don't know. They hit for like a ton. Like at least I think they hit for like 60 or something with Varia.
I don't know. I just know it's a lot.
Yeah, but really the real bummer is if you get hit on the way out, because we get this E-tank coming out. You don't really get an E-tank, so.
Yeah. Ah, that's a very tough speedball on Zeni's screen.
Yeah, unfortunately, Zeni did not get the ocean speedball. So the speedball is harder than behind Gauntlet Spark.
Slutters did a very cool strat there as well, where you actually use grapple to take damage from the spikes, then you can damage boost off them. So you can get like a far away damage boost, which is pretty cool. Alright, here's another room. We could take a lot of damage in if we're not careful, but then you should make quick work of it. It's a very cool bounce ball strat. Nice. And Slutter's making quick work of Attic. Alright, Zeni's going to set up the wraparound shot into one of the most difficult tricks in this run.
He got it.
I don't even know if that's accurate for all the hard tricks Zeni goes for, but it's pretty hard.
I'd say this is absolutely one of the hardest. I'd argue it's at least one of the main events.
Oh, for sure. All right, this is a very tight 3-step. Okay, he's gonna restart it.
Very nice. That's the hard part. Very good. Very
I didn't want
good.
to say anything because then when the commentators curse it, I've seen people bonk there after getting the hard part, which is like the worst to see. He's like, no, no justice.
I appreciate Zeni keeping my heart rate in check there, not going for the insanely quick drops there. You can go so fast, and it always scares me. Because if you go too fast and you like go too far right or left, I mean you'd have to go back to Gauntlet, and you definitely don't want that.
We've seen races this tournament.
That's happened. And
people auto lose because of that. Sloaters getting teased by the super drop there. Okay, gets another one. Nice. Oh, 2.
Who? Yeah, that's
good.
We take those.
We didn't need that super. We got 2 more.
Yeah, Sloaters is just going to go for the reliable bowling spark. But they will have to shoot these robots when they come down.
So you can let those frogs jump onto you and farm them, or you can just do what Zeni did and just kind of fire at them while you're running by. And we also skip the item out here because we're going to get on the way back. That's a little frame saver.
Yeah, so one little cool thing you can do here when you don't go for a robot flush is you can wave shot. You can like shoot the first robot a couple times, hop on top of him, and then you can get some wave shots on the second one if by standing there. That's a nice, cool little tech. Yeah, and you'll see Sloaters' HP here is very, very nice. I wonder if they're even going to have to pause for the spark.
Sloaters' resources looking very good overall. Alright, Zeni's coming into one more difficult sections of the run, although it only just gets harder and harder from here, I would say, which is Brinstar Cleanup. So, a lot of cool strats coming up. Sloaters collecting her gravity suit, and we'll be right behind.
Yeah, I'd agree that this is one of the harder sections of the game. I mean, you could say that about any section in this run,
oh,
just because it's
almost got the speedball.
Just because it's so hard. Oh, Zeni unfortunately missing the mission impossible. What you can do there is you can quick fall through that crumble block, and then you can buffer a turnaround spin jump, and you can get out of there, and that can save time rather than having to basically go the way Zeni's going.
We should see Sloaters take a stab at it later. But first now Sloaters is setting up for a gauntlet. Yep, getting a little bit trolled by that acid, but not too bad. We're still fine as long as we have reserves.
Yeah, so our HP on Slaughter screen is looking pretty good. Oh, it's just barely not enough?
Yeah, I was wondering. I should drop reserves, but I mean, I guess that's maybe just one killer is not slower than menuing. I actually don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, I guess I don't know actually. But you want at least 100 going through that door transition. But I didn't know how far left she sparked, so yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, regardless, making quick work of Gauntlet with the damage boost strats and not falling down the right or left side, getting both. So the race is still on. Zenny coming back to get waterway tank because we couldn't get this without gravity earlier.
Super count looking pretty good. Getting a nice little clip through the blocks there on Zenny's screen. As Sloaters makes their way to do their very own Brinstar cleanup.
Early and late Croc do meet up at X-Ray, correct?
Oh, no. She wanted to pause on the elevator here.
Yep.
Yeah, but you saw what Sloaters did there was unequipped Spazer. That is going to set up for some nice X factors in Meridia.
Alright, great screw boost from Zenny. Alright, Zenny's gonna make his way to Meridia. Again, just the sections just get harder and harder as this run continues. So
yeah, it's never over.
This dent missile short charge, which very clean. But I see Zenny Thurnip's hands, and I'm not sure why. I don't think.
I think Sassy might have gotten the Mountain Dew. I saw his headphones kind of off.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I thought he shouted because he messed something up. I was like, I didn't see him mess anything up. What?
I don't know. But very, very clean second from Sloaters so far.
Zenny's going to spark up thermometer. He tank charge a shot to hit this missile and collect it. Very nice.
Yeah,
okay,
so it's
Sloaters take her stab at Mission Impossible here.
Yeah, so it's really tough to know who's ahead in these routes. Oh, unfortunately, Zenny does not get the jump into Everest there.
Nice quick drop.
Yeah, so that's the quick drop you want, and then all she has to do now is buffer a jump and hold right. Yep, very nice. Yeah, it's very hard to know when who's ahead, because the run does not sync up until the very last time we come through Business Center, which is that first room in Upper Norfair. That's where the elevator leads to, in like right in front of Kraid's lair.
It's on the way up to X-Ray.
Yeah, so as our runners leave Lower Norfair, Zenny will have to go back to Croc, which is another reason why it's kind of hard to tell who's ahead, because Zenny still has to do all of Croc. But I guess I would say initially, Zenny appears to be a little bit ahead, I'd say at least.
Nice beach mock ball. Very nice.
Just because Zenny's early game was really strong.
Alright, Sloaters coming out of Spore Spawn Robbery. Gonna make her way down to Rex should be tank collecting these missiles we skipped earlier because we want to collect them while a PB is going off here, a power bomb. That saves a little bit of time, some frames. One of my favorite moonfalls here on Zenny's screen is Crab Shaft Moonfall. Easier than it looks, but still looks very cool.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's pretty sick. Which route is faster? The faster route would be Lake Croc.
Well,
I believe
I've heard some whispers in the community that the routes are even if you go for bowling skip. But yeah, Sloaters doesn't go for that. I don't know any runner who goes for that. I know Sussrun's working on it. That's like in the future. But
yeah,
anyway,
that's being like theory crafted as we speak.
Yeah. But Zeni getting a very nice Botswin fight, which is good because Botswin was kind of giving him some trouble over the past couple weeks, just some controller issues, and that X Factor setup being really annoying, so glad to see him get out of there unscathed. And setting up for another really hard trick is the full halfie.
Yeah, you have to do really tight wall jumps in that room before, and then coming through that door transition. If you done it really optimally, you probably want about at least 15 frames of Shine Spark left to be pretty comfortable, to get a very precise jump, and then you have to spark. Can't spark too high because you'll get what is called the quarter halfie, where you bonk a little lip in the ceiling, but you don't want to spark too low because then you'll bonk a different ledge kind of halfway through the room.
Yeah, Sassy's absolutely right. It ultimately comes down to preference. Like, Zeni has said before that he prefers Lake Rock, even though it is technically faster. He just prefers it.
Yeah, the difference in early and Lake Rock, I believe optimally, is probably only about like 20 seconds or so.
Yep, I've heard that.
I guess is kind of the word around town. So yeah, it really does just come down. Oh, unfortunately, getting scammed.
Yeah.
All right,
that's
pretty
okay.
good, pretty good backup. But he is gonna have to go for this pretty tight double frame perfect trick, and he nails it, making it look easy. Yeah. So what Zeni just got is called Spike Suit. Lets us store Shine Spark pretty much indefinitely until we want to use it, but it's very hard to keep.
Yeah, we're gonna see some of the rooms that are trivial. So it's not too bad here because you're just coming out and going for the reverse full halfie. But we'll see later with Croc, there are rooms that were once trivial, like Business Center, become like, if you mess up your rhythm, you can burn your spike suit, and then that's just such a pain, such a horrible way to lose a run if it's in your if X-ray spark is in your PB.
Yeah, so the way you use the spike suit is essentially how you would use a normal shine spark. So like if you're standing still and you press the jump button, or if you're in the air and you break spin and then press up, or yeah. Oh, is Zeni going for the... Didn't even soft lock. And then Zeni's going to go for a...
I saw in the chat in regards to X-ray skip, like, you are risking a lot of... first of all, you have to have the Crystal Flash, which you have to have the supers for, so it completely changes the way Wreck Ship is played. And Susstream is going to try to go for that in the run, in the tournament, but that was actually what prevented him from doing so, was just having to come up with all these new Wreck Ship strats. So, again, it's being worked on by some people looking into it, but I don't foresee many, if any, people going for it later on. I think most people would rather just switch to Lake Rock.
Yeah, no, it's kind of in the works, I'd say, right now. At least with the addition of the bowling skip. But the real big thing about early versus late Croc is the Croc RNG.
Absolutely.
You can get absolutely scammed.
First try Poyo Ice Clip from Zeni. Very nice.
Did you see that?
I saw that.
I did. All right, here's your bathroom break.
Yeah, so Zeni actually does take some time here. He's going to get down to 8 missiles. That is to hopefully coerce the game to give him a little more supers later for Ridley. But also, I saw him working on potentially another strat before this tournament, or before this race. Faster way to get the snail, or maybe it was more consistent. Not exactly sure. It's the one where you kill Shaq Tool here at the end, which kind of makes me sad. I always say Shaq Tool is friend.
I love him.
But we'll see if he goes for it. No, he went for it. No. Oh, very nice drop by Zeni. Damn.
All right, we're going to be see Sloaters coming in here to Twoon. Be setting up for some X Factors. Ooh, that was clean.
Okay, Zost is saying it saves lag frames in the door, and I trust Zost still.
All right, getting only...
That is for sure what it is.
Getting only about 1 super there back from Twoon. Better than 0, but he is pretty stingy with those super missiles. We're going to be seeing Sloaters here go for the full halfie.
Looks
Doing
like
the
you're
nice
good.
four. Oh, no, the door bonk.
Oh. I was going to
Yeah,
say
so
the ledge grab looked good.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looked like Sloaters shot a little too late. It is usually what happens when you bonk the door like that.
Well, now we're going to see another very cool room from Zeni. This is one he worked on trying to copy the tasks, and he got pretty dang close.
Oh yeah,
Plasma room.
This is like a task adapted strat.
Yeah, this is a sick room. We'll see if Sloaters gets good pattern with Dragon, because again, every boss is RNG in this game.
Yeah, so what you want to see here from Dragon is
Very clean plasma room.
Whenever Dragon can goop, you want to see the goop. Oh, I'm kind of trying to think of how to explain it. You don't want swoops. Swoops are slow. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the good pad. Oh, but missing the short charge, so we're just gonna have to dump all of our amp. Oh no!
Well,
unfortunately, getting grabbed there, that is a very unfortunate time loss. Decent backup though. I'd say that's could have gone worse.
is Zeni making his way into Cack Alley? Gonna fire a missile here. Let's see if he gets this. Oh, yeah, he did end up getting the super. Because he got trolled a little bit by the spikes. That's okay.
The problem with Dragon swoops is that if you don't get the 2 round, Dragon can just keep swooping. So I guess in Hundo it's not too bad to recover from since you have so much ammo, but it can be really annoying.
Yeah, in other categories.
Very nice blue bomber strat from Zeni there.
Didn't even soft lock.
I don't think you can soft lock going up. I think it's only down. And you saw Sloaters just get a very awesome backup or alternative to not getting the Shine Spark. It's called Wample Jump. It's pretty precise space jumps through that room. It's definitely faster than just like bonking on the ledge.
Is that not where Zeni things didn't even soft lock? I thought it was.
No, it's going down.
I don't know. I know going down, yeah, is dangerous as well. Alright, here's another cool strat from Zeni here. We're going to see him lay a bomb, and he's going to try and make it back fast enough to bounce across. Little frame saver, but pretty difficult.
Here goes.
Nice.
Alright, Sloaters did not soft lock either. Very good. We got a race. There have been soft locks on those blocks before.
Yeah, there have been soft locks going up, apparently, in this tournament, according to chat. Hopefully this gate doesn't troll us. Nice. Okay. So he's through.
Yeah, that gate can be mean.
Sometimes I don't get how green gates work. Sometimes it makes more sense going backwards through them than forwards. It's like, I shot you. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Anyway, we're going to collect Kraid missiles. Because we missed these earlier because we didn't have power bombs.
Yeah, so
there
sometimes
are some runners who pick it up early.
Yeah, you just said it. I was gonna say it. Some runners who run early croc. I don't know if any late croc runners do it, but some runners that do early croc.
Or Zos did it back in the day. I don't know. He can.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, some runners do grab alpha power bombs early, kind of like what you might see in new route any percent, just so that they don't have to revisit this room.
I remember when that used to be called meme route, and then Zos got record with it, and he's like, "It's no longer meme route."
Yeah,
that was a flex. And of course, then he came back and said, "Yes, it is." Yeah, we see Sesstream do that with earliest croc.
Yeah, but Fat Scott is a early croc runner.
All right, Slitter's picking up the goat item, Spring Ball. This is actually what makes Hundo beautiful, in my opinion, is like, Samus's smallest hitbox is Morph, so she's not in danger of bonking as much when she's in it, and you can just go really, really fast in Morph. And when you compare that, and when you factor into that like speed and spring ball, you get some really, really beautiful strats that hopefully we'll see Zeni nail later. That'd be very awesome to see.
And a very nice strat here from Zeni, just being able to keep their run speed through that Nutella refill room, and then going for the chronic boost, getting it very cleanly, being able to save some time in this room. And we're going down to LN. One of the hardest sections in the game. They're all hard. None of it's easy. It never stops.
No, it just gets harder and harder, because after this you have Retro Bryn, which is really hard, and then you have Torian, which is like,
oh my gosh, Retro Bryn. The thing about Retro Bryn that makes it so hard is that it's so unique to Hundo. I don't think any other route to those items, except for maybe, I guess, GT Max, but...
And a very nice spring ball strat there from Zeni. But yeah, Hundo is such a test of stamina. Like, I say this often, I have like the utmost respect for Hundo runners, because it's like a very, very difficult category.
Ooh, very nice plasma room from Sloaters.
And then Zeni makes it like 8 levels harder, and it's like, he's insane.
Oh my goodness gracious. This is an insane... Yeah, you see the spring ball strats already coming out on Zeni's screen just there.
You can fall and lose a lot of time there. We haven't seen that in this tournament yet, I don't think. I talk about this GPT manip. Me? Did we lose you? Well, anyway, we're standing here to... Oh, you lose me? I don't know. Anyway, we're standing there. Zeni's standing under GT in that specific spot, because then he can't hit you, and he just like stands there and takes plasma shots and a ton of damage, so... Then he's gonna fire the eggs there to hopefully get some supers. Sitting at 29, that's pretty good. We want like over 30 probably, but No,
I'd say he's golden right now. This is very good.
Probably fine. We'll see.
He's looking very good.
We'll see how it goes after Ridley, because what you want the supers for is Norfair cleanup.
Is Ridley? No, I'd say.
Well, yeah,
that's the supers for is Ridley.
I mean, after Ridley, yeah. What I mean is, you want it for Norfair cleanup.
Yeah. I knew. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, typically you want.
Oh no! Zeni, unfortunately, sparking a little bit too early there. I mean, that's kind of... That can be one of the enders of the spike suit, is pressing jump before you press right. But luckily we do have screw tack, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
you could just screw tack through those blocks.
He's fine. And he also didn't fall down to Mickey Mouse here, which is another extremely punishing time loss, so... I don't think we've seen that this tournament either, but it does happen, and it's devastating. I believe Zeni goes for this really hard amphitheater strat. Oh, don't never mind. Just gonna go for the, not the
there's...
check.
Ooh, and he does a power bomb there to...
Clear the sound cue.
Yeah, clear the sound cue. Speeds up the door transition. Sloaters is making their way out of Meridia now. Very clean segment, Meridia segment from both runners. I wonder if we'll see the Wasteland Spark. Or, yeah, this is Wasteland, isn't it?
This is Wasteland, yep. We may see some new tech. Newish. It's like, what, 2 weeks old now?
It's definitely new.
Yeah.
At least compared to the other stuff.
On the way back. But first we're going to see some clean KGOs, and we're going to hope Metal Pirates hook Zeni up, give him over 30 supers here. Would be
nice. These guys can give you a ton of supers if they're nice.
Okay, 31, we'll take it.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably good enough.
Slitter's cleaning up her Kraid missiles here, and also going to be heading down to Lower Norfair.
Yeah, so you'll see there is that he just got another insane spring ball strat.
Yeah, that was sick. It's the damage boost.
And here's everybody's least favorite bird.
Ridley is the biggest troll in this game. I don't think any runners could test that. Yeah, so Zenny not stoked with that fight from his reaction there, but I mean, not bad. He only has one super, so let's hope he gets hooked up a little bit. Okay.
I think the problem there was he did miss a couple super shots on Ridley.
Yeah. It's also ideally you'd like to see more pogoing, which there was a lot of swooping, which is not great in Hundo when you have all these supers.
Yeah, so the reason supers are really fast on Ridley is because they do double damage. So it ends up being a faster DPS than just plasma shots. So supers normally do 300. Like I said, they do 600 against Ridley. But Zenny, unfortunately, not getting the Shine Spark charge there.
That's okay. The spring ball clip has been around for a while, and it'll set up nicely.
Yeah, very clean backup.
Never mind.
Commentators curse. I'm calling
it.
I'm calling it.
Nope. All that damage boost that Sloaters gets in the Crumble Block room.
Yeah, it's very nice. And that room, oh my goodness. The room before the Crumble Block room, I don't know why they would put that in the game. So
they put way too many bugs in that room. It's like you can freeze them and they control you, and it's just the worst.
Yeah, I hate that room so
much. None of our runners made through it very cleanly, so...
Yeah, they made it
Speaking of clean strats, this is another one I love. This is what I show people when I talk about Hundo being sick. This is the first one. You freeze that bug at Firefly as a platform, and then you get the damage boost here onto it. Very nice. He overshot it a little bit, but you get the idea. Still looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I think he just didn't jump in time a little bit there. The Sloaters with the swag strats.
Sloaters is cooking.
That is some cooking. Is any unfortunately missing the missiles there?
I didn't say anything. There was no strat to see here. Move along, folks.
Yeah, what Zenny was going for there is a like Hodorubi special.
Hodorubi special, yep.
Yep. And
it's pretty
allows
tight.
you. Yeah, it's really tight. You have to. It is entirely dependent on run speed collecting those missiles because, you have to hit the missiles at the right angle and also have enough speed to break the blocks. You see, Zenny actually broke, but he did not collect the missiles, so he had to go back for them, unfortunately. And so Zenny is making his way out of LN here. It's the last room, and LN.
That's a tight mock ball right there that Zenny got. Very clean. Sloaters making her way to Golden Chorizo. Gonna do the same strat mentioned earlier. We just stand under him and bully him.
Yeah, you said it earlier, but if you just stand in a very specific spot here, he cannot hit you at all, and it's very free if you just shoot charge shots up, because they double hit him as well, so it's very quickly, or you kill him very quickly. I didn't know that guy could drop super.
We'll take it, especially like this is when you want it.
I did not know that guy could drop a super. Any chat members know the drop rate on that?
Because, yeah, there are some strats that Zenny can or can't go for, depending on if he has enough supers here in Norfair cleanup. So, we'll see.
Yeah, the circle guy in single chamber.
So, there's doing a bit of a deviation doing this spark strat there. Which is also looks very cool. So many strats in the game look very cool. Let's see our fast pillars.
Yeah, very nice fast pillars. I think we got to rename this room. This room is Sloaters is in what is called the worst room in the game. I think we got to rename it. It ain't that bad.
Not in Hundo, no.
Definitely not in Hundo.
If you have screw attack, it's like it was death intended. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but then you got rooms like Climb and Parlor, and those are worse.
I say this all the time. One of the most impressive things in this game to me is when runners can do Parlor on like record pace or like PB pace in the escape. It's like it's just the most spaghetti room for me anyway. Yeah, so gonna conserve supers here. There's a damage boost strat you can go for, but there's a similar one you can go for in the pantry. So we'll see if Zenny elects to go for that. But of course, it's all gonna come down to his preference.
All right, so here's a big time save here. We can just one shot the poor goopy boy Crocomire there. No RNG, just charge shot him. Rip bozo.
The game does not like when you go over a croc like this, though, and you notice it pulls Zenny back, and if you're not high enough up, the game will put you in the ground and soft lock you, so... I don't think we've seen any issues with that this tournament. It's not too hard to avoid, but, you know, it is funny how you can see the game just hates Samus being behind croc. Alright, another spike suit attempt.
Yeah, this is much harder than the other spike suit, I would say. And he gets it! This spike suit is harder, I'd say, because you can't unmorph with A. You have to unmorph with up, because when you have Spring Ball, I say A, what I mean is jump.
Yeah.
But you have to essentially press jump and unmorph on the same frame, and then 10 frames later, I think, press jump again. So it's essentially a double frame perfect trick, and it's very tough. And so now is the hard part. Getting it is gonna seem like child's play compared to keeping it the whole time that Zenny is gonna be keeping it for.
That's a bummer. I don't know what happened there, but he didn't lose spike suit, so we're still in there. That's all that matters. When you make one of the easiest way to lose spike suit, as I was saying earlier, just making like little mistakes, because then it just throws off your rhythm and you muscle memory to like the next instruction in your brain, and that instruction burns spike suit, and before you even know what happened, it's the worst. Oh, we're gonna see the damage boost in a pantry. This is such a sick room. Shout out to Cutie for this. Happy bonks a little bit, so we're not gonna see the mock ball, but otherwise that was a very clean damage boost into mock ball into pantry. Love that strat.
Yeah, and you're gonna see. You saw sloaters there. I guess I didn't know that they did that. They're gonna be conserving a lot of supers there on Ridley. Very interesting choice.
If Ridley swoops a lot, it can be more advantageous. I didn't see what exactly the Ridley pattern was because I was looking at
I guess you're right. I don't think I saw him swoop.
Also, Zos said those guys have a 2% chance of dropping supers, so the SM gods smiled upon Zenny a little bit.
I saw that. Yeah, I was like, I haven't.
Here's one of my favorite rooms, the cosine room. Looks like it was made for Spring Ball.
Yep. I can get like a 0.3% drop rate on mini crate, but I can't get the 2% on the super. Like, come on, game. And you'll see, keep in mind, please, when you're watching Zenny do these rooms, he has to be very, very careful. He does not want to blow this spike suit early. We are going to save it all the way till X-ray, so it is. We are still holding on to it.
Sloater's setting up for the Fire Flea platform. Oh, gets trolled by the Fire Flea. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sloaters did not grab the item. The setup for that is you freeze the Fire Flea, and then you grab the item and hit the Fire Flea basically at the same time, and that can set up for a guaranteed super boost, which would push you onto the platform.
Zenny making it through Business Center with Spike Suit again. Not the easiest feat.
Sloaters, I think, just got Hodo special. Unless I just cursed it.
So, yep. Very nice.
It's that easy. Very nice. That is a very tough strat.
I wasn't sure if the angle was too high, but no, she nailed it. Very nice.
Yeah, that's a nice strat. I love that strat. I love every strat. It's hard to pick a favorite because they're all so amazing.
Yeah, I love this run.
Yep, and then there's the Shine Spark. Very nice.
Is Zenny breathing a sigh of relief and you go back to playing the game normally because it's kind of like walking on eggshells when you have Spike Suit.
Fortunately, it is not over yet. I think onto the hardest section in the game.
Another one.
Yeah. But all jokes aside here, I said it way earlier, but Retro Bryn in Hundo is very unique to Hundo. Not many other routes go back this way and collect these items, so you pretty much a lot of runners will run multiple categories. but this is one of those things where you don't really have anything to translate for strats, like strat-wise. But so here,
oh, that's okay. That still saves time because you get the first big jump.
Yeah, so this section is very hard.
Reverse slinky. One of the hardest spring ball strats in the game. Probably the hardest, I'd say.
It's up there. It's hard to say, but I'd say
very nice speed ball into the late. He jumps over the item and lays the power bomb. That's a little frame saver. And Sloaters got the damage boost on the Bubble Mountain, but got trolled by the ceiling. I don't know if she was too high or what, but the waiver was just a weird spot. That's a bummer because she nailed the timing.
It was a very nice room from Zeni just a second ago.
Sloaters doing the waiver damage boost, another really cool strat here.
It's another really cool strat. All these one-tile jumps.
Don't you just love screw attack?
Don't you just love one-tile jumps?
Yeah, don't you just love fitting Samus into a one-tile space, which is required a lot in this run for some reason. I guess that's what happens as you grind the times down. So we can now, I forgot to say this earlier, we can now officially say Zeni's in the lead, but Slitter's right behind. Like, this is still baby skip.
I don't think so.
How do you think so?
No, I mean, Slaughter still has to go through Retro Bryn, as Zeni is essentially done with Retro Bryn, and then also she has to grab X-Ray. Yeah, I was gonna say Zeni's probably at least a minute or a few minutes ahead.
I was trying to keep the suspense going, but you know.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to be informative.
All right.
You see that Zeni charges a spark just before the elevator, and for some reason the game just allows you to keep it on the elevator. Even though one thing that does happen when you're on the elevator that I think is silly because it lets you keep the shine spark. If you don't have Various Suit and you go on an elevator, you still take heat damage. So
programming is kind of hard, especially back in these days when this game was made.
Take that, X-ray scope.
We're gonna see a very nice, very clean, nice shot to make yourself a little platform. We're just gonna diagonal spark out to get these supers. Yeah, it's not over until Samus is on the ship.
True.
Many have said this. I'm saying it.
It is true. You're right. It ain't over till Samus is on the ship. He could technically soft lock or die at what is that strat called? Stand with glitch. Yeah. Oh, hold. Oh.
So we will be seeing hopefully the 2 cries manip.
Yeah, but it is not over. Oh yeah, that's another thing.
To get good Mother Brain cutscene. And did Zeni get 230 Mock Ball? I think he did.
I was gonna be honest, I was watching Reverse
Slinky, yeah, me too. But I'm pretty sure he got it, which is a very, very difficult Mock Ball.
That's another really nice Mock Ball. Zeni, I'd say, I don't know, I feel like on average I probably see runners enter Torian with like this amount of supers.
Yeah, it's all coming down to the Torian Casino, unfortunately. Now, Zeni does have some really cool grapple farming strats as well in the Metroids that doesn't lose time. But since it is Hundo, we are going to be running past some of them, so we won't see as many drop collections as any percent.
Yeah, so since technically we don't need supers, we're not going to really go out of our way to grab them. They'd be nice from the Metroids if we grab the super.
I thought Sloaters got that spring ball strat. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. Spring ball magic.
That's such a trolly trick, yeah.
Saw Sloaters there. Super, that little boulder protects you from getting hit by it and losing Probably about 20 frames, I'd say.
All right, now we see the Hundo Torian Metroid room strats, which I think are some of the coolest rooms in the game. So let's just admire it. Nice.
Hooked up? Question mark.
You see a grapple.
All right,
I don't remember if you just
he's getting some.
Metroid 1.
No, it's you do the grapple strat in room 2, I think. Or hopefully he'll get at least like a couple supers here. All right, I'd say
Okay,
that's workable. You want at least 3 coming out of there, just so you don't have to missile the missile door and eye door, and
missing the eye door would be
super slow,
annoying.
All right, everybody. I think he's gonna go for spring, but hold.
This is probably the most difficult baby skip, and it's at the end of just an excruciatingly long and difficult run, and Zeni mains it. So he's like human task? Question mark. And
Oh my gosh, he gets it. Very nice.
Easy.
Yeah, that is.
He makes it look easy.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, so you'll see these doors coming into this room. He had to super that eye door, and he'll have to super a door at the bottom here. So we want at least 3 coming in, just so we don't lose time to having to missile them instead. We're going to be seeing a nice down back Zeb skip. Very, very clean, very quick. And then any extra supers we have for Mother Brain 1 here is just ice cake, just because it speeds it up just by a little bit.
Yeah, we don't need supers like in any percent, but we definitely still want them. So
yeah, we don't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you said it earlier, but I was gonna say I think Spring Ball skip's probably the hardest one. So. All right. Let's see a nice M2 or MB2.
I love that speedball strat on Slitter's screen.
Yeah, it's awesome. And we're going to be seeing Sloaters enter with 23, because they did not use like any supers on Ridley. Nice catch-up. It doesn't matter, because we have 1,000,000 HP, but we're going to be damaging down here for the stand-up glitch.
We're going to see the True Cries baby skip, so he's going to make his hurt box small by aiming the gun down, and he's going to jump up into that corner ceiling, and then he's going to morph and springball back up. But there's, I don't know, you can't really see it on stream, it's kind of hard, but there's 4 dots on the wall up in that top right, up near that top right corner, and you want to unmorph, like, by the time you get to those dots. It's like a 6 to 9 frame window, I think. Somebody correct me on that in the chat. Yeah, you see him setting up for it. And that makes sure that Mother Brain sits down, and then only 2 cries happen here. Alright, he got it.
Sweet. I'm gonna be honest, I am not knowledgeable on that trick.
You got it, yeah. I saw Mother Brain sit down, and I heard 2 cries, so I think that's it.
Yeah, but you're gonna see Sloaters here with 1,000,000 supers. Not worried at all. We're just gonna be going through these rooms as quickly as possible. But very nice stand-up glitch from Zeni. Oh, that's such an amazing Metroid Room 3 on Sloater screen. Take that, Rinka.
Heck, that Rinka in particular. One rainbow
Very
beam.
nice.
That is the testament of a good stand-up glitch. So good job, Zeni.
Yeah, that is as optimal as it can get, I think.
That was a very clean Torian.
All right, hold. Sloater's doing.
Sloater's going for spring ball.
It's either spring ball or standard hold.
Or standard.
Oh,
she's insane. Let's go.
That was insane right there.
Oh man, that was so good. And
you see on Zeni's screen?
Bomber as well.
Yeah, nice blue bomber right there.
This has just been like insanely good play.
This
from
has
both
been
runners,
a very,
I think. Like,
very good
said in
showing.
chat, being only 3 minutes behind Zeni is really, really good. So,
Yeah, I mean, he is the world record holder.
yeah, so even though Slaughters is a little bit behind, she's been playing incredibly well.
Yeah, this has been a very good run from Sloaters. Zeni unfortunately messing up the transport there just a little bit.
Behemoth Spark.
But very quick backup.
It's a sign he's going to get the world record soon. No, I'm just kidding. No Spaghetti Parlor, very nice. Let's see what kind of steam we get.
Gracious. We're going to be seeing Sloaters going to the MB2 now.
Alright, one more.
Oops, no steam? Alright, GG's to Zeni. He has finished with an official racetime.gg time of 1:13:57. Very, very good. That is a very impressive time.
Getting a 1:13 in a tournament is nuts.
Yeah, that's really, really hard.
So funny enough, you see on the Slaughter's screen, you actually do damage to Mother Brain with Screw Attack. It's not at all, like, viable, but...
And we are joined by the race winner, ShinyZeni.
Hello.
Hey, Zeni, GG.
Yeah, GG's.
Thank you very much.
Ooh, a very nice stand-up. So what you want here is you want to damage down to 7 E-tanks, and then after Rainbow Beam, you want to damage down to less than 1 E-tank. And then you will jump in the air, and then once the baby attaches, Samus's sprite will change, and then that's how you know you're good. And then you have to jump one more time, or be in the air one more time as the baby detaches. You'll see just right there, the sprite change, and that's how you know we got it.
Alright, we're going to be pumping shots and Mother Brain again here, and we're going to want to see one Rainbow Beam in the last phase. Slitter says, honestly didn't know if she was dead. Yeah, again, like, this category, there are lots of places where you could see upsets, and we have seen upsets of Mother Brain before, but Slitter's making quick work of Mother Brain here.
Very nice.
One Rainbow
Very
Beam,
nice.
very clean.
All right, let's see a nice, clean escape here from Sloaters. Perfect exit, 3-0 on the timer. That's very easy. If you just jump right when the word escape, if you just full hop, right when it when the E pops up, you'll get that like almost every time.
Slaughter's getting Blue Bomber. Let's go.
Very nice.
Yeah, no shortage of swag on Slitter's screen either. Alright, now she's going to set up for her Behemoth Spark. Very nice.
Very nice.
And now we pray for no Spaghetti Parlor and a good steam pattern, and we'll be on our way.
Ooh, very good. That's the hard part.
And
All
GG
right.
to Sloaters.
GG to Sloaters. Sloaters has finished with an official racetime.gg time of 1:17:40. Very, very good.
I believe that was a little bit later. I believe your timer says 37.
Yeah, I think they go by the racetime.gg time.
Yeah, we technically do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
GG's though.
Yeah, GG Zeni. What,
I was seeing lots of hype for Sloaters in the chat, so that's awesome.
Sloaters?
I wasn't watching the race, so I don't know how it went on their side.
You both got spring ball baby skip,
Nice.
which was really cool. And yeah, Slitters was playing very, very well as well.
Yes.
So
Sloaters was. You both are very talented runners. It was a great showing of both routes.
Awesome. That's what we like to see.
Zeni, how are you feeling about that run?
About the run, not so great. But you know what? That's just how it goes sometimes. As far as the race goes, it was fine. There were definitely a few moments in the run where I was like, yeah, this is definitely a race. Like just different things that happened. So it's all good for sure.
Yeah, well, you did a lot of the big tricks. You kept Spike Suit all the way to X-Ray, so that was really cool. You got Spring Ball, Baby Skip, you got Gauntlet, both Gauntlet Sparks. And also, I know you've had some like controller struggles and some problems with bots win, but we didn't see that this race either, so that was very good to see.
Yeah, so I have a working controller that I'm not doing anything with right now. Like, you know, normally I'll like, if I'm unsatisfied with something, I'll like take it apart and try and fix it and whatever. But the controller that I'm using for runs right now, like it's not perfect, but it's good enough that it's, you know, I've been getting good runs with it. So I haven't been really having too many controller problems in runs the past few days, thankfully. But I have been doing a lot of like background work, just trying to figure out how to address some of the issues that I've been having. So, and then as far as Botwoon, yeah, it's you know, that's a work in progress too. I'm glad it worked out in this run. I changed my setup just a little bit, so hopefully it works for a while before it inevitably breaks again, and then I have to start from scratch again, because that's how this game is. So
yeah, I just went through a little bit of a phase myself with Botwoon. My setup just stopped working for no reason. That's just what happens.
Yeah, it's always sinusoidal with these things. You're just never truly like always set. You always have to keep readjusting with the waves. So,
did you guys mark Sloaters as done?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
I was about to
say
say something.
Yeah, I just double checked. Slitters is indeed done. Chad is informing me that we did not point out Slitters got Hot Ruby Special as well as
true.
Mission Impossible, which was that was very, very cool to see. Also, they're mad we're not saying Norwood, which is understandable. Is that an autocorrect joke? I feel like my Botwin's been autocorrecting Norwood before.
Yeah, so story with Norwood. I was in Oats chat, and Botwoon messed up one of Oats' runs. Sloaters is saying no to an interview, so okay.
Okay. Well, GG Sloaters. Yeah, you played great.
But yeah, I was in Oats chat, and Botwoon messed up one of Oats runs, and so I typed Botwoon in all caps, and then my phone autocorrected it to Norwood and sent it, and his chat just ran with it and started calling him Norwood, and a while later Botwoon started giving me trouble, and so I decided that we're just gonna call him Norwood from now on. So, but you know, a lot of people wouldn't understand that reference if I used it here on the Speedgaming channel, so I figured I'd just call Botwoon by its technical name, whatever.
Yeah, hecking Norwood. Also, speaking of trolls, Ridley is such a jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an interesting fight. He usually doesn't do the last swoop so quickly. I sort of messed up the setup a little bit, so that's probably what happened. But yeah, the thing about Ridley, this is especially true and obvious in RBO, is if you deviate from whatever scripted setup you have, even just slightly, he can go completely off the rails. And that's pretty much what happened. I think I just mistimed one of my jumps or something, and he was like, okay, well, I'm gonna be weird now, and then yeah, so it's all good though.
Yeah, it's all good. Again, a 113 in race is very impressive. We love to see it. But yeah, Zeni, GG, any other thoughts on the run before we let you go?
I don't think I've ever Kojacked a super going into the space jump room before or after Dragon. That was interesting. Because it's not like we need supers in this run for Ridley or anything. But outside of the run, as usual, I just want to thank Speedgaming for hosting the tournament and thank all of the participants for joining. And I feel like it's been really great so far. I am looking forward to continuing. I'm not sure what my next matchup will be. Let's see here. Let's look at the bracket. So I am going to be facing the winner of Zost and Lynx Unlimited. So Zost and Lynx, get your race scheduled. So we can have our face off. Oh, they did. Okay,
Tuesday?
nice.
Is it on Tuesday?
Yep, Tuesday
Nice.
at 2 p.m. EDT.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been an awesome tournament so far. I've been having a blast as a viewer and commentator, and just
Oh, absolutely.
Honda's such a dope category.
It's such a difficult one too, to see it executed at such a high level is, and being able to commentate it as well is a privilege, and I'm happy.
Yeah, you and Sloaters both been on a great showing tonight, so GG's to you both.
Sloaters is dropping down to the lower bracket or redemption bracket, or if you really want to call it the losers bracket, I guess you can, but we all know that they're not losers, right? We're all awesome in here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, qualifying was not free in this tournament.
Yeah, so
I agree for sure.
Sloaters will be facing either Professor School or the winner of Smelin and Amorovsky. So, and that will be delayed by a bit because Professor School is currently on vacation. So, but yeah, anyway, awesome tournament so far. Thank you again, everybody, for your participation. And yeah, I've had a really good time, and I'm glad that it seems like people are enjoying it. So I'm kind of rambling now, so I'm going to stop talking, and you guys can finish out.
Oh no, you're all good. Well, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Again, !R for the racers, !C for the commentators, and yeah, thank you everyone for following these amazing runners, and check us out as well if you want. And thank you everyone for watching once again. We'll be back with more SM action later. There's another race coming up. Let me
the next race is actually tonight over on Speedgaming 5 at 8 p.m. EST. So it is Bressingham versus A Real Cutie. Be there. It's going to be an amazing race.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a really good one. Well, yeah, we're going to sign off.
It's already going, right? If it's at 8 Eastern. So.
27 minutes in, so if you're not watching that, go watch that right now.
Yep.
And we'll see you all next mission.
Thanks, everybody.